Well, tonight we're getting a new perspective on the hit and run that claimed a woman's life in Northeast 1 week ago.
This comes from a woman who herself was the victim of a vicious hit and run just a few feet away from where Ruby Whitfield was killed. Both incidents happened in the 1100 block of Florida Avenue, 10 years apart. Jennifer Donelon tonight has the story you'll see only on 7. Jen.
Well, Leon, Allison, 10 years ago, Barbara Hinton came extremely close to sharing the same fate as Ruby Whitfield, who was killed in this crosswalk behind me last week. Tonight, Barbara Hinton's thoughts on the day Ruby Whitfield was laid to rest. Pallbearers carried the body of a grandmother and beloved church member out of New Samaritan Baptist this morning. It was the final goodbye as 71-year-old Ruby Whitfield headed to her final resting place. The hearse parked just feet away from the crosswalk where Whitfield was hit and killed last Thursday, police said, by a drunk driver.
I survived and she didn't.
10 years ago, almost to the day, Barbara Hinton, then 32 years old, was crossing Florida Avenue on her way to New Samaritan Baptist.
Feet first. Under a truck, and it was moving.
She said she was dragged almost a full block.
I said, wow, this is how I'm gonna die. That's what went through my mind.
She said it was a miracle she only suffered severe road burns across the side of her body.
All of a sudden, the truck stopped. And when it stopped, it was so heavy it just rested on my body.
The driver backed up, pulled around Hinton, and got away. The case was never solved. It led to loud calls from the church for a traffic light. No light was ever installed. 10 years later, as she read Ruby Whitfield's funeral program, Hinton repeated what she felt then.
They have the power to do something.
A sentiment echoed this morning at Whitfield's funeral.
Her death is not in vain, that something will be done here.
The mayor said Tuesday he is pushing for a traffic light.
Let me make a commitment tonight that we're going to do that.
I do my best not to have to cross Florida Avenue. I really do.
For Hinton, words must turn into action.
It's for the community as a whole. It's for all of us.
Now, as for Ruby Whitfield's funeral today, it reads here on the back of the program, "Don't grieve for me, for now I'm free." Reporting live from Northeast, I'm Jennifer Donelon, ABC 7 News.